Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The national anthem of Argentina rings out. That was special. Now stand by for this. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
I think the opposition... And the shot! Goal! Switzerland!
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 4 minutes is number 17.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
De Paul. Now it's Messi.
Freuler. And it's Xhaka, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zakaria.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's aimed in. Freuler! Denied by an instinctive save.
Freuler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbolo, played out towards the right wing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Embolo. Has to go back here. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Medina. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Messi. And here's Embolo. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no joy this time. It's a sharp pass. Strokes it back. Zakaria. Played in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back in once more.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he can clear it away. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Vargas. And the shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Medina certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Swung over, pass somewhat off target. Martinez. McAllister. Embolo. It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! And here's Embolo. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Cross in. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Switzerland certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Montiel. Vargas. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Zakaria. Oh, nice touch. Flings in across. Tries a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes. McAllister. De Paul tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And there they are. Please
It's an
welcome our
eye-catching
players,
scoreline,
everyone.
but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Switzerland, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And so the action is resumed. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Martinez. Now Martinez. Medina. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Paul. Montiel. For De Paul. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
He leaps for it! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now the breakaway. Vargas looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's lost his man here. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Switzerland can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Vargas. Now bullish header! Oh, extraordinary.
Switzerland really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Martinez. Almada. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Montiel. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's made its way to him. And it's Rodriguez. Lovely feet. Driven in. Cleared without hesitation. Quality ball. Fernandez. That has been cut short. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Now it's Martinez. And that has put paid to that. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Delivers the ball. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Vargas. De Paul. Freuler producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ricardo Rodriguez. De Paul.
Switzerland couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Strong running down that left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Paul wins the duel this time. And he's in on goal. And time is up. Switzerland pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Vargas picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.